Comments on last week's video. Katie, it takes a lot to frighten me. And dear Lord, you scared the bejesus out of me. Angel, I feel you, buddy. People not making good on their end. What the deal? For real. Craig, I had heard about your legendary epic dancing skills, and then I saw them in the dinosaur suit with the inflatable well, and I said, wow, if you ever come to this area, we need to go to a club. You need to wear that suit. If you wear that dinosaur suit and dance on a dance floor, I will wear any suit of your choosing, as dangerous as that might be for me. We'll do it together, dude. It'd be fun. I'm not even joking when I say that. Hey, Hannah, ghosts still are not real. Oh, unless you can prove otherwise. Good luck. First of all, I apologize for posting this video late. The dangerous thing about this week is that we had a free theme, and I have nothing to talk about because I'm a completely uninteresting, uninspired, unenthusiastic individual. So today I'm going to talk about something that's very dear to my heart. It's called NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. It's a psychotherapy type of science, or it's a way of looking at the, I don't know. It's a field of study that was created when basically a psychologist and a linguist who were friends in the 70s analyzed different successful psychotherapists and looked for parallels in what was effective and what they did. Theoretically, it makes achieving things in life a little bit easier if you implement these things correctly, and if you're a diligent son of a bitch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover two things within NLP, maps and filters, and the other one is NLP behavioral frames. A map is something that kind of you look at and you see, hey, I can go from this place to that place. It gives you an idea of what you need to do to get where you need to go. We as humans use our senses to explore and map the outside world. There's like many possible sense impressions, interpretations. It's all filtered through different things, filtered by your culture, your experiences. Everybody lives in a unique interpretation of reality. Within your mind, man. If you go through the world looking for excellence, you will most likely find it. If you go through the world looking for problems, you will most likely find them. The difference is not in reality. The difference is in your behavioral filters. Language is only a representational system. When I say chair, chair is not the word chair. Chair is really a symbol that stands in place for something, for an object. If I hear somebody speaking Latin, because I can't speak Latin or Greek or something like that, hey, it's all Greek to me. If I say beauty, that's going to conjure up different images or feelings. It's going to create different ones for you and for your mom and for your great-grandpa. Beliefs are a big filter. Beliefs make you notice some things in the world and at the expense of ignoring others. Now you may say, oh James, this is boring. Talk about ghosts. And I will tell you, this skill set is a very, very powerful, useful way of navigating through your world and designing your life to be fulfilling. Imagine that. This skill set has really helped me in achieving goals, which brings me to our next part, behavioral filters of NLP. There are only 5, so bear with me. Number 1, orientation toward a outcome or a goal. In the parlance of our times, don't think of conditions in your living as problems. Think of what you want rather than like, oh, I don't want to be a loser that, sticks ice cubes up my anus or whatever. And instead think of like positive things you can do instead of sticking ice cubes in your. So you figure out what you want, your goal, what resources you have to achieve that goal, how you can use your resources to assist you in achieving that goal. Goal-oriented. Number 2, the how frame versus the why frame. Ask how questions. Why questions are generally not helpful. How I can achieve this, or how I can go about that, or how did this happen, or da-da-da-da-da. You learn something. Any question that begins with why is not very helpful. Why is this happening to me? Why did it happen like this? Why, and usually what happens with that is you start blaming one thing or another. That's just not productive. Correct what you've been doing wrong or continue what you've been doing correctly. Feedback versus failure. There's no such thing as failure. There's only feedback. You see what you did, get the feedback from it. You see the reaction that your actions had. If it was what you like, keep doing what you're doing. If it was not what you like, you modify it. Possibilities versus necessities. What's possible to do, what you can do with what you got. Well, in order to do this, I need to think about what's possible to do with what you got, with the resources you got. Number 5 is a little esoteric, okay? Curiosity / fascination versus assumptions. If you go into everything unassuming and are willing to experiment, that curiosity and fascination is going to serve you, rather than assuming like, oh no, that won't work, or this will definitely work. Like, test it. Through NLP, you may end up realizing that you have or can create the inner resources you need to achieve your goals. Congratulations, you made it to the end of this video, or you probably didn't, and I don't blame you. Who wants to change? Why not keep living mundane, mediocre existence, okay? Let's go watch Oprah and